Everybody knows this, guys. I know y'all don't know it, but Whitney Houston was actually my cousin, okay, before she passed away. All jokes aside, guys, let's give it up. Give it up for the fact that the Dallas Wings finally got their second dub of the season, guys. I believe that now they are currently like what? They are currently 2-11. Okay, they got 2 wins under their belt, and they took 11 losses. Okay, the Dallas Wings in tonight's game, guys. It was 6 freaking games going on. Kathy Engelbert, when I get a hold of you. Okay, when I catch you in these streets, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do everything but turn you loose. Okay, because this is ridiculous. 6 games going on back to back to back, all at the same time tonight. I didn't have to turn off my Chicago Sky game, call that game, and now it's late. It's 12:15 p.m. midnight. Gotta wake up early in the morning for the airport. And I just got done watching the Dallas Wings finally get a much needed dub, and they just destroyed, guys, the Golden State Valkyries. The Golden State Valkyries, for them to be an expansive team, they have been performing pretty well. Okay, they've been moving swiftly, and I believe they're ranked like what the new WNBA power ranking list just came out like some hours ago, earlier today or earlier yesterday rather. And I believe the Golden State Valkyries are like ranked number like 5, 6. Like, they're up there. That's crazy. But again, guys, the Dallas Wings, we were in a drought, and I'm just so glad and grateful for this dub. This game, guys, like a lot of Dallas Wings games, they have me on the edge of my seat. Okay, it's like they playing a cat and mouse game. Okay, you ever seen like a lion or like a apex predator playing around with their food before they go in for that kill and ultimately eat it? That's how the Dallas Wings play. They play like they toying around, even when they're up. Okay, they play so much, okay, with them toying around with and playing with their food on their plate, that the freaking prey ends up running away from them, and they ultimately get defeated. I was so scared. I was hoping and praying that that was not going to be the case tonight. Okay, thankfully, ultimately, it was not, but it came close. Okay, because in the second and third quarter, the freaking Golden State Valkyries, okay, them girls started fighting back. Okay, it was scary. Okay, we were making so many silly mistakes, it didn't make any sense. Tonight's game, we got to see Yueru, who used to play for the Seattle Storm like 48 hours ago. She has officially entered, okay, Dallas Wings territory. She had on our jersey. She was playing for us. She gave us some much needed looks. Okay, in the third quarter, she gave Dejanay Carrington a great dime from like half court. Gave it to Dejanay Carrington. Dejanay Carrington made up a great, beautiful, well played layup that was much needed in that third quarter. Okay, because that's when the Valkyries came back kind of aggressively. But yeah, I'm like, at this point, it should be considered some sort of abuse, like, like emotional distress, misuse of funds. I don't know, because it's crazy how so many players in the WNBA are just bounced around. Bounced around. We just saw Haley Jones some weeks ago, right before, either, no, it wasn't even right before. I believe it was like at the second week of the current 2025 WNBA season. Haley Jones used to play for the Atlanta Dream. She gets waived. Then she got bounced, I believe, the LA Sparks gets waived, or maybe it was the Phoenix Mercury. Either way, she got waived somewhere, and now she's somewhere else. It's just ridiculous. I'm like, y'all not gonna keep playing with me like that. When y'all sign me a contract, I don't care if it's a hardship contract. Well, that's only good for 7 days. But like, if I get signed to a team, ultimately I'm signed to y'all for the entire season. There should be no ifs, ands, and buts about it, unless I get injured, seriously hurt, ill, etc., etc. But for people to just be getting waived like this, Kyla Charles just got waived, guys. I reported on that yesterday, as I was like, she's not giving the Dallas Wings what they need. And then these fools literally re-signed her to a hardship contract, just playing in her face. But anywho, in the first quarter, guys, the Valkyries scored only 16 points. The Wings scored 23 points. The second quarter, the Valkyries scored 20. The Wings only scored 16. The third quarter, the Valkyries scored 21 points. The Wings scored 19. And the fourth and final quarter, guys, the Valkyries scored 14 points. The Dallas Wings scored 22 points, which concluded tonight's game of the Dallas Wings being on top. Okay, we scored a total of 80 points, whereas the Valkyries scored just 71 points. Let's just focus on the individual player statistics, okay, the stat lines for the Dallas Wings. Nalissa Smith, guys, she actually scored the first point, okay? They didn't light a fire underneath Nalissa. Nalissa Smith just saw one of her homegirls, Kyla Charles, get waived from the team for being less worthless than she actually is, okay? Let's be honest, no tea, no shade. But sometimes, like Nalissa Smith, I might do a whole case study on her, because there's just so much to be said. She's 6'4", center/power forward. She could be giving us more. Look at Asia Wilson, 6'4". Look at Brianna Stewart, 6'4". Look at Nafisa Collier, 6'1". What is Nalissa Smith's excuse? Again, like, she just lacks like the pure athleticism, prowess, athletic power, strength, ability, and agility on that court. And it's like painful to see. People used to say last season, no lie, when she played for the Fever, they said it literally hurts me. It physically pains me to watch Nalissa Smith play basketball. Like, you got to get your stuff together, Nalissa. But she put up 6 points, had 1 assist and 10 rebounds, almost a double-double. I guess that counts for something. Isaiah James put up 3 points, had 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Maisha Hines Allen had 9 points, 2 assists, 6 rebounds. Enrique Ngumbawale had 19 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Paige Beckers put up 20 points, had 2 assists, 4 rebounds. Dejanay Carrington had 8 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Lee Yueru, okay, she was a triple two. She had 2 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. JJ Quinterly hit a great 3-pointer. She made 3 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. And Kyla Charles, guys, again, I told y'all, sometimes you got to star people, okay? Bullying sometimes work. Kyla Charles, she used to give us nothing. She used to be in the game for 20, 25, 18 minutes and give us nothing. She played a total of 24 minutes in tonight's game. Kyla Charles gave us 10 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. Again, shout out to the Dallas Wings. I'm so happy for y'all. I'm happy for us, okay? I guess Coach Chris Copeland is he don't want to get waived either. Somebody lit a fire underneath him, Alyssa Smith, okay? But mainly the coach, okay? Coach Chris Copeland is new. Like, it was just a bad look for them to be getting so close, almost like, closing out games, but they were not able to seal the deal. They were not able to finish and literally close those games. He said, enough is enough. I got to do something. And again, finally, guys, we got this dub over the Golden State Valkyries. They're a new expansive team, but they are pretty much, they're performing pretty good, okay? They're more so of a top tier team than a bottom tier team. They're like at least in the top 5, top 6, if I'm not mistaken. Again, they're the newest and latest and greatest number 13th team in the WNBA. Shout out to the Dallas Wings. Again, guys, there can be miracles when you believe.